time, it speaks about him being a jealous power. You know what I'm saying? And you know, just like how he set Pharaoh up, he set Esau up in the same magnitude. You know what I'm saying? That he set Esau up, you know, he set him up with the sword, you know, with the fatness in the earth. You know, he done let him be a proud devil, even to the point he think he the Most High. You know what I'm saying? He done covered the faces of the judges thereof. You know what I'm saying? By what this weak ass image of you know, Jesus Christ with the stringy hair. You know what I'm saying? You want to say the angels is white and this and that. You know what I'm saying? That he has the you know, he want to claim he has the preeminence, you know what I'm saying, over everybody, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Or he'll say, you know, we can all get along, but as long as I'm on top, you know what I'm saying? You know, he's the one, or all the nations got to be up under his foot, you know what I'm saying? The Most High, he gave them all that, you know what I'm saying? To basically, how can I put it? Hey, he just put this so-called white man in a trick bag, you know what I'm saying? He done raised him up to make him think, you know, he hot shit, to make him think that, you know, he has some might and power through his artillery or whatnot, you know, through his carnal weapons. But through all that, the Most High gonna come with the spiritual, you know, side, you know what I'm saying? Show that his weapons don't mean shit, you know what I'm saying? That God, his angelic forces don't mean anything. I got it. You know what I'm saying? He gonna you know what I'm saying? All you know what, he got the microwave guns, these ray guns, you know what I'm saying? Got these tanks, these jet fighters, you know what I'm saying? All this different type of technology, sonar technology, this, that, and the other. He gonna make that shit seem small. Yeah, that's what he's supposed to say. That Obadiah, you know, I made you small among the nations. Among the nations, you know what I'm saying? He gonna put you back in your place, you know what I'm saying? He gonna make you in front of the whole world look small once again, because that's where you supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? You're nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's just the Most High. He allows you to have the power to rule over the nations, but he's about to take that away. Again, like I said, just like he set up Pharaoh, he's gonna smash on heathen nations, starting with Esau. You know?
I got it. Okay. This is Isaiah. Was it chapter 37? All right, because the same thing that Esau's doing now, the so-called white man, it's not the first time anyone has done it. It's not the first time our kingdom has been brought down. All right, and the Most High redeemed us out of it. He did it in the past, and he's going to do it again. I'm just grab this example. This is Isaiah chapter 37. I'm going to start at verse 8. All right, because the king of Assyria, Sennacherib, he sent a messenger to come to Israel to try to influence us to leave off from following the Most High and to come over and to follow the gods of the Assyrians. All right, so this is Isaiah chapter 37, starting at verse 8. So Rabshakeh returned and found the king of Assyria warring against Libnah, for he had heard that he was departed from Lachish, and he heard say concerning Tirhakah, king of Ethiopia, he has come forth to make war with thee. And when he heard it, he sent messengers to Hezekiah, saying, Thus shall ye speak to Hezekiah, king of Judah, saying, Let not thy God in whom thou trustest deceive thee, saying, Jerusalem shall not be given into the hand of the king of Assyria. Behold, thou hast heard what the king of Assyria hath done to all the lands by destroying them utterly, and shalt thou be delivered? All right, so the messenger was coming to us saying the king of Assyria is going around conquering. When he gets here, what do you think is going to happen to you? He was influencing our people to go and become Gentiles, heathens, to leave and betray their own and to go join the Assyrian. All right, now I'm gonna jump down to verse 33. All right, so this is basically what happened. All right, after that messenger came, all right, which is the same thing that the so-called white man's doing now. All right, you flash money in our face, you flash cars, all right, women. All right, you're not going to influence us like how you was in the past. You're not going to hold us down forever. The Most High is going to redeem us like he always has. All right, he's going to send down his son, who you people call Jesus, and he's going to redeem the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Ain't not a single white person in this world. You Edomites, you devils, y'all not going to make it. Y'all going straight into slavery. All right, you don't get to have it good on both sides. You don't get to live it up here and beat on us, enslave us, have us be your niggas and your spicks. All right, building up all your shit and then live it up in the kingdom. It don't work like that. All right, this is Isaiah chapter 37 still, going to verse 33. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai concerning the king of Assyria, he shall not come into this city, nor shoot an arrow there, nor come before it with shields, nor cast a bank against it. By the way that he came, by the same shall he return, and shall not come into this city. Thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, for I will defend this city to save it for my own sake, and for my servant David's sake. All right, and that was the Most High speaking. That's when he was telling us he's going to keep us safe, which is he's going to do now. Was it say the tents of David, or no?
I will rise the tents of David.
Khan.
Are you talking about Amos 9?
Feeble.
Zechariah.
Khan. You was holding some out, Shakan? It looked like you was holding some.
Yeah, I had some, but that's Zechariah that you're quoting. That says that the feeble amongst them shall be as like the house of David, and the house of David shall be as God.
God, he's gonna raise us up. All right, we're not gonna be in this low state no more.
God, I just want to grab a precept that goes with that, because it says that that Sennacherib shall not come into the city. You know, and how was that city defended? You know, we're Jerusalem. Jerusalem was a people before it was a place. So how is the Lord going to defend us? Because we ain't out here standing you telling you that just through our might alone we're going to be able to resist Edom or resist the so-called white man when he makes that insurgency upon our nation. When he comes to fight against us with his weapons of carnality and seek to destroy the house of Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel. You know? The way that we're going to be defended is because we trust in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Our Lord is going to send his son Yahushai with the angels to defend us, man. And then also, he's going to allow certain men to have spiritual powers. Like the book of Isaiah says, when the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. But we're going to have help from heaven, man. All right, so this is 2 Chronicles 32 and 20. It says, and for this cause Hezekiah, the king, and the prophet Isaiah, the son of Amoz, prayed and cried to heaven. And Yahweh sent an angel which cut off all the mighty men of valor and leaders and captains in the camp of the king of Assyria. So he returned with shame of face to his own land. And when he was come into the house of his God, they that came forth of his own bowels slew him there with the sword.
God, that's what I'm reading,
God.
That's
you was reading 2 Chronicles?
No, I'm reading Isaiah. They talking about the same
thing.
thing.
No, God. That's the reason why I said I want to get a precept to back you up.
God, this is Isaiah 37 and 36. Then the angel of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai went forth, and kind of like Doc said, he sent the Most High. He sent his angel, and this time he's gonna send his son. All right, he magnifies himself. All right, we're not, like Doc said, we're not gonna be doing this through our own might. Although some of the elect are gonna rise up and help fight, but the Most High is our Redeemer. He always gets the glory first, just like he did with Egypt. You people are gonna remember to fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right, it's been too long since the Most High has made an appearance on this world, and he's gonna remind you that there is a God. All you infidels.
Okay.
You got some out?
Yeah, God. No, finish it. Okay. But it's something that pertains to that as well.
Isaiah 37 and 36. Then the angel of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai went forth and smote in the camp of the Assyrians 185,000, which is 185,000. Verse 36. And when they arose early in the morning, behold, they were all dead corpses. So Sennacherib, king of Assyria, departed and went and returned and dwelt at Nineveh. And it came to pass, as he was worshiping in the house of Nisroch, his god, that Adremelech and Sharezer, his son, smote him with the sword, and they escaped into the land of Armenia, and Esarhaddon, his son, reigned in his stead. All right, so the Most High, he sent down his angel. He showed his own might, by destroying the Assyrian king's army and then had him slayed by his own 2 sons. All right, he didn't have to. We didn't have to pick up sword and shield. We don't have to fight our own battles. We have a being that does it for us. That's why you shouldn't have touched us. Thou shouldn't hast.
God. Now, even when you go back, because when I walked up, I heard the brothers mentioning about Pharaoh and how the Most High raised up the devil, the so-called white man, the same way he raised up Pharaoh. When you go into the history of what happened back then during the time of Exodus with Moses and Aaron, they were the Most High's mouthpiece. They were going prophesying the things that the Most High was going to do to the place. But it was the Most High that did it. He sent his son and the angels to destroy that place, man. To bring them plagues upon it. You know? So this is 2 Maccabees 15 and 21. It says Maccabeus, which I believe that's Jonathan, right? He was called Maccabeus. It says Maccabeus, seeing the coming of the multitude and the diverse preparations of armor and the fierceness of the beast, stretched out his hands towards heaven and called upon Yahweh and worketh wonders. Because Judas. Yeah, it was Judas, Salakia. Now it says that worketh wonders. Wasn't the events that happened in Egypt called wonders? God. So it says, knowing that victory cometh not by arms, but even as it seemeth good to him, he giveth it to such as are worthy. Therefore in his prayers he saith after this manner, O Yahweh, thou didst send thine angel in the time of Hezekiah, king of Judah, and didst slay in the host of Sennacherib and 185,000. Wherefore now also, O Yahweh of heaven, send a good angel before us for a fear and dread unto them. And them angels are going to be a fear and a dread unto these other nations. That's the reason why it tells you in the book of Matthew, it tells you that when the Yahweh Shai is seen coming, then all of the tribes of the earth shall mourn. Why are they going to be mourning? Why is this man going to be mourning? Why are all of these other people are going to be mourning? They wasn't anticipating the coming of the Dark Lord. They wasn't anticipating the coming of the Dark Lord, all right? They wasn't anticipating the coming of the Messiah. They wasn't anticipating the coming of those angels. Here it is, you had a space rocket that was just launched out west, and people thought there was an alien invasion. And there's many videos that surface on the internet from that. People were bugging out. They were losing their goddamn mind, man. So imagine when the Lord comes. Imagine when the sky is filled with the glory of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Imagine when these people look up and they see that the earth is eclipsed by a great fathership, like in the movie ID4. These people know that the chariots of the Lord are out there. The so-called white man has his telescopes. Here it is. They just seen what do they call it now? They don't call it UFO anymore. They call it something else. But basically, they saw a cigar-shaped chariot. Didn't the northern kingdom see the same thing? What do they call it? I get good with that. When they saw they call it the flying serpent. Quetzalcoatl?
Yeah, Quetzalcoatl.
God, they call it the flying serpent, man, because you got different chariots that come in different shapes and sizes. But when the glory of the Lord fills the heaven, these people are going to mourn. The Lord is going to be our defender and our help in that time.
That's right.
We ain't going to defend ourselves by taking up arms to fight against this man. Although you're going to have certain men of the Lord doing exploits, having spiritual powers and being able to